Our final day in the Zion Wilderness would take us along one of the park's most celebrated routes, the West Rim Trail. With roughly 15 miles left to go, this trail would offer spectacular vistas rarely seen by day hikers, culminating in sweeping views over the Narrows and the dramatic spine of Angel's Landing as we passed Scouts Lookout before descending to the Grotto. Before that dramatic finale, we woke to the hush of Wildcat Canyon's northern end, eager to hike in the cool morning air. The Wildcat Canyon, mostly forested and modest in views, held its own quiet charm until at last the trees parted and the canyon below revealed itself, bathed in the first light of sunrise. The northernmost miles of the West Rim Trail are gentle and inviting, offering excellent viewpoints that tease the dramatic vistas still to come. An effective water strategy is essential for an enjoyable multi-day hike. With yesterday's water cache nearly depleted, the trail's few natural springs became increasingly important. It's worth consulting with park rangers in advance to gain an idea of which sources are reliable during your visit. At Potato Hollow we found only a trickle, barely enough to collect, and thick with silt and sediment. Northgate Peaks seem to be those two cone-shaped peaks. So I think that's the viewpoint that we didn't quite get to last night because we ran out of time. But therefore we have walked today from out there all the way, literally like that, around on a loop. The Wildcat and West Rim trails sweep around this breathtaking section of Zion Wilderness, an area so remote and rugged it's accessible only with a canyoneering permit. Just on the last part of the West Rim Trail, heading down to Scout Lookout in 3 miles. So we've just gone to the spring. Spring was pretty dry, about probably 500 mils of water. Wow. Having already enjoyed a quiet, beautiful day and having not seen another soul for 2 days, this stretch of the trail felt so remote and breathtaking. It was a corner of Zion we'd never seen online, and the surprise views made the experience all the more vivid. Nearing the end of our multi-day hike and running low on water, our pace naturally eased, giving us the perfect excuse for a well-earned break and the chance to soak in some world-class scenery. West Rim Trail, not far from Scout Lookout. Angels Landing visible through the trees. Approaching Scouts Lookout, Angels Landing rose dramatically ahead, framed by the towering red rock cliffs of Zion Canyon, now fully in view. Our permits allowed us to hike the spine, but we both agreed we were too tired to trust our footing, and besides, the sweeping vistas before us and off to the left were already spectacular. See right down the narrows. Joining the crowd of day hikers finishing their trek to Angels Landing, we cruised down the final spectacular switchbacks of the West Rim Trail. Tired and thirsty, we dipped our feet in the Virgin River, topped up our bottles, and caught the busy shuttle back to the Zion Canyon Visitor Center, completing the loop to our car and wrapping up an unforgettable journey. Upon finding our car and exiting Zion Canyon, our journey continued east along the Zion Mount Carmel Highway, surely one of Utah's most spectacular routes.